We're going to talk about the rules for series circuit today. So the rules for series circuits can be figured out pretty quickly, but I've got them listed here, so let's look at that. There's only one path for current to flow. The resistance of the circuit adds up to equals circuit resistance. Current is the same throughout, and all voltage drops equals source voltage. So let's just flip these out of the way. And we'll look at this as a way to remember the series circuit. So if we draw a circuit, and we'll put some resistances in it, and this circuit only has one path for current to flow. That being said, that's the first rule. The second rule, we're going to give these some value. We're going to call this 3 ohms. We're going to call this 1 ohm. And we're going to call this 2 ohms. So circuit resistance is simply RT equals 1 R1 plus R2 plus R3. So we could add those up, 3, 4, 5, 6. RT equals 6 ohms. The third rule is the amperage is the same. And this is one you just have to remember until you start calculating. But if we give this a value of 2 amps, 2 amps will flow throughout this circuit. The final one is the voltage drops. And the voltage drops will always equal the individual voltage drops. So this one, and this one will add up to be, if we have a 12 volt source, we will have 12 volts dropped across the series circuit. Now this can all be calculated using the Ohm's law triangle. So if we look at this, we have 12 volts. We have 3, 4, 5, 6 amps. I'm sorry, 6 ohms. So that means we have 2 amps. To figure out voltage drops, you have to use the formula. We're looking for E, we'll look right here. E equals I times R. I is 2, and it'll always be 2. R in this area is 2. So we have 4 volts dropped. Let's do it with the 1. 1 times 2 is 1 volt dropped. And the final one is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 voltage dropped. 6, 7, 8, 9. I did something wrong. Let's see here. 2 ohms times 2 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2. There we go. So we've got 6 and 4 is 10 and 2 is 12 equals the voltage drop. Those are the rules. So let's revamp. One path for current to flow. Resistances add up to circuit resistance, RT. Amperage, which we calculated at 2 amps by using the Ohm's law triangle, showed us that it's 2 regardless. And then finally we added up the voltage drops to equal source voltage.